I learned no one is ever gonna push me or my family around.
They say your change gonna come.
What is it exactly you want from me?
How much is the lives of your family worth?
Capping like the narco. Got dope like Pablo. Cut dope like Pablo. Cut dope. Chop trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato. Take out. No monkey in the jungle, fly high like a sauna. Bouncing up and over, trying to weave an anaconda. Jumping in the water, trying to slip across the water. Got see yours out, got me big bad for Ronald. Out bag of money, know I gotta have it. Savage, but I'm still a gentleman in Cali. Atlantic, nigga turn them in about the cabbage. Kill his whole family, they run off with the package. I just put a pack on the way to Bogota. Fuck his eyes out, and I'm telling what he saw. Real watch out, I don't know if he'll talk. Get a chainsaw and I'ma saw our legs off. They know that we're a gang, but they say that we'll ring. Investigating, taking pictures of the whole team. Undercover trying to do his thing.
Okay, y'all. All right. Y'all already know that I had to go find somebody else who talk about the family business too. Now, listen, my girl, who I absolutely love, y'all. I've been watching her channel for a very long time now. When I saw that she started talking about the family business, I was like, look, we gonna have to get together and talk about the family business because I know she gonna have a unique perspective. This girl done went and did a whole wardrobe change. I'm not mad at you, but we gotta bring out our good sis that we love to talk TV with. Miss Erica Vane is in the building. Hey, boo.
What up, Erica Vane?
Okay. Can y'all hear me all right?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for inviting me on, EJ. I'm glad that we were able to make this happen. I know I'm new in these commentary streets for the family business, but I have been enjoying it thus far.
Absolutely. And you came in just at a good time because our next guest that we're about to bring up, we got some, I know you got some questions for him because I got some questions for him, but y'all already know this brother right here is doing an amazing job. One of my absolute favorite characters, be serving all the doggone looks. I'm gonna tell you right now, like, I don't think it's nobody on the family business that serve better looks than him. I would probably give Chippy like next in line after this person, but serving all the looks. So we got to bring up our boy, Mr. Arrington Foster is in the building, aka
What's up, y'all?
Let's go.
Can y'all hear me okay? Yes, we
Yes.
good?
Perfect.
Hi, y'all. What's going on?
Arrington.
How are you?
I'm so good. Thank you so much, EJ, for having me. I know you've been trying to get me on a few weeks now, but what better time than the finale, you know?
Listen.
So God is good. I'm here. I'm happy.
Absolutely.
Season 5 is out, and yeah, I'm in a good place.
Absolutely. Listen, okay, because I got a lot of questions, but you know, I'm not going to monopolize you all to myself. I want to, but I'm not going to do it. I just need to know listen, I've been trying to hold this secret in for a while, right? On some of my lives, I'll talk about it because I try to keep my book stuff here and the TV stuff here, right? And I didn't want to ruin it for anybody. So it was hard. It was so hard. How did you feel about how this all came to play? I mean, we got a whole nother Duncan in the building. What did you think about the storyline? And and real quick before you say that, I love seeing so much. I think that you need a bigger storyline, but I think this is only the beginning. So
Listen, you said it. You said it.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you so much. I mean, your channel, y'all go in every single week and I love it. I love it. The fans are amazing. I am just fresh off this book tour with Carl Weber himself. We've been going to all these different cities to do meet and greets and sign books. And really, this has been such a unique experience for me because actors, we don't get to interact as much with the fans. So to be able to go to these cities and hundreds of people are literally like able to touch, you know, it's such a beautiful experience. This ride of playing Rio has been, I mean, it's my first TV series regular. You know, I came from the theater world, growing up in Maryland, DMV was good. You know, I always had dreams of being a big star, but I never knew, well, I mean, I'll say I knew, but I didn't know when it was going to happen. But, you know, God is good. Timing is everything, and hard work and determination. And so getting this role, and just seeing his character develop it's been so rewarding for me. And thanks to Carl Weber, I mean, I've grown on the show as well. I think I've been able to show more layers, and that's all I really wanted. You know, the fans are like, Rio's a fan favorite. We need more of him. We need more of him. I'm like, listen, y'all, as much as y'all do, so do I. And so it's really good. This, hands down, season 5 has been my favorite season to date. I mean, especially just for my character, my storyline. I think if you are an avid reader of the books, and Carl Weber says this on a lot of the cities and the tours, that he's the writer of both the show and the books. So y'all can't say nothing about, oh, well, that's not right or that's not right. No, no, no. This is Carl Weber. He writes every single episode. And he said it best. If he gives it all to you at once, we'd only have 1 or 2 seasons. And we're trying to ride out for 10 or more, you know? And so he has to spread it out in a way where this is television and we have to spread it out. So the people that have read the books, you kind of know what happens, you know? But so the spoilers, you know, they come out. But I personally, like some of the other cast members, some of them do read the books. I've never read a single book. Never read a book. And the reason being is because I don't ever want to pre-plan my performance. I want to be able to be as authentic to, you know, of course I know the backstory, I know my stuff, but I don't want to know the end result because then I'll play it differently. And so I knew that there's, you know, well, spoiler, but hey, it's already there. It's already out in the open. So there is 3 of us. It isn't just Rio and Paris. There's triplets, Rio, Paris, and Roman. And so initially, I actually knew that Roman would be introduced probably by season 3, actually. And the crazy part is that Carl Weber and Trey Haley, who's our amazing director, he's directed maybe 99% of every episode of the show. They were actually going to let me be a dual character. And I was so excited about that. I was like, oh my God, I get to have my Parent Trap moment, my Mary-Kate and Ashley moment. I can come as Roman as this. This is Arrington. This is who you see. The colors, the outfits, which I've loved, that has become, I don't want to say iconic, but I mean, it's kind of iconic, especially on a Black show. You know, you don't see that. That is all amazing. But this is me. When people meet me, you know, I always say Rio is like Arrington on steroids, like times 10. Because obviously I do bring myself to the character, but there are some things that I would not do, like sell drugs or kill people. But, you know, there is a lot of confidence and everything that Rio has actually brought out even more of me. But to be able to play a dual character and something completely opposite, in theory, I was really excited to do it. Unfortunately, with the network and budgeting and green screen, it would have been a lot. And so Roman is played by amazing actor Deshaun Tucker. He's awesome. He's amazing. And what's funny is when they told me who was playing him in season 5, I was like, okay, all right, casting, you did good. I mean, we kind of do favor each other a little bit. I think the casting on that, which shout out to Trident Studios, because the casting crew has grown so much, but we've had such amazing legends and heavy hitters on the show, people that I looked up to working with, and, you know, introducing a new Duncan has been so much fun. I'm telling y'all, to keep this secret for all of this year was so difficult, especially when everybody's like, he's going after Roman so hard. He's trying to find that carjacker. Don't kill him. Don't do this or that. And mind you, behind the scenes, we're just laughing. Like, that is my brother for real, for real. Like, we, like, not in real, not by blood, but that is my brother. Like, we genuinely care about each other. I've taken him on as my wing. And it's just been really cool to see just the response of it. And so, yeah, I hope that answers your question. I'm not sure if I did or not, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I certainly appreciate it. Listen, I did a video and I said that Rio was going to play his own self. I was like, that's the best way that they could play this. I was like, he's going to play the double. And because that's the way it is in the book, is that this person looks so much like you that it's a case of mistaken identity. And so that's how I envisioned it. But I like this part as well. Like, this is great. Erica, any questions for Arrington?
Yes.
Hi, Erica.
Hi. I be eating Rio up. I'm not even gonna hold you. I be eating Rio up in my videos. But I love your work, and the fact that I be
Thank you.
eating Rio up means that you're doing an amazing job. So keep it up. I would
Thank
love
you.
to know how much of Rio's pursuit and kind of like longing that we get to see this season as he's pursuing Roman and like bringing these carjackers to justice. How much of that is motivated by him wanting to have like a little bit more of a tie to the more gangster, more violent side? Because I always see Rio as like the front facing, basically like he handles most of the legit businesses. He's not necessarily looked at as Orlando or as Vegas. And I'm wondering if he's motivated by like a longing to be seen in that light.
That's a great question. I mean, for me, I feel like he's definitely proven himself more this season than he ever has. If anybody has said in the comments, they're like, oh, Rio's not playing no games this season. Like, he's won all the smoke. And I think it's a sense of letting the family know that, I can do this too. My sister Paris went to finishing school, like assassin. Vegas, Orlando Jr., and I think we've seen his growth from season one, where it was like the approval of his father, to then, starting to kick some ass in season three with Billy Bob, with Sasha and Curtis, to then now, he bop bop bop, So it's like I'm praying and hoping, and I hope so. I would think Carl will continue to write those types of scenes, because I have so much fun with them, and I just want people to see that it doesn't matter your age, gender, sexual orientation. You can be multifaceted, and that's what I think I love that Rio has shown throughout the seasons.
Absolutely. That's dope. Listen, I gotta bring the rest of my crew up real quick. They've been waiting in the back. I got my girl Tamika's Den is in the building. She also reviews the family business. I actually turned her on to this one, I believe. So she just started talking about this
Yes,
one
ma'am.
as well. And then I got my girl Miss Candy Love. Hey Candy, how are you? How
Hey,
are
hey,
you?
hey. How are you doing? Hi, Arrington.
Good,
Hey, what's going on?
good.
Hi,
Take
ladies.
hey, Tika, what do you have for Arrington?
Listen, at this point, I feel like Arrington and I are like cousins. Like we're play cousins at
I'm
this point
everybody's best
because
friend. I'm everybody's
like
cousin, brother,
like
nephew. I love
really
it.
okay. But I mean, we've interacted. This will be the third time's a charm. But you're every episode that I see you, there's more. You're giving more and more of yourself into this character, and I'm just super excited to see how much further Rio is going to be able to go. Is there a moment on set? We'll just have a little fun with it. Is there a moment on set where somebody just decided to play a little too much? Like, who was the prankster on set, or were you that prankster on set of filming Family Business?
Who was a prankster? The first person that comes to mind, honestly, is Harris, who's played by Miguel Nunez Jr. If y'all don't know, he's one of the funniest people on and off screen. I know he plays the person that people love to hate on Family Business, but I was like, that's Joanna Man. And when I tell
That
you, it
part.
didn't like this season, unfortunately, he was not in it as much, and so I didn't get to interact with him as much, but his presence was definitely missed. Those first four seasons, I knew if I was ever needing a laugh, I'd go to Miguel, because Miguel is going to say some crazy shit. And I'm like, Miguel, like, he's like the Energizer Bunny for real. Like, I'm like, I hope I have that much energy at his seasoned age. So I would have to say Miguel.
Okay,
But
nice,
we
nice.
all played jokes and shit like that. What's so funny is people would probably be surprised to know that Ernie Hudson is hilarious. Ernie is who plays Elsie. He plays such this strong, like, serious, but behind the scenes, we be cutting up.
Okay.
And I'll tell y'all this. There's one moment, I know y'all probably remember it, at the finale of season one, we were all at the dinner table, and Elsie jumps up and he's like, "We're a family, god damn it."
Yep.
He could not deliver that line for the first few takes because we were all laughing. It was so funny. And then he would laugh, which would make us laugh even more. And then we finally got it. But man, Ernie's a hoot. I love Ernie.
Oh man, I'm sure he is. I listen, and he has played in so much stuff. Like, I mean, to me, he always gonna be Ghostbusters, but
Of
you know,
course. He's a legend. He's a
ladies,
legend.
ladies, do you have any questions for Arrington?
I think he touched on a little bit of what I was gonna ask, but I would just say, like, do you have a favorite part or something that you really look forward to with playing Rio?
I mean, y'all touched on it, but the fashions, it's
Yeah,
the
the
looks for
fashions.
me. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that compliment about, being the best dressed. It's Ronnie Burks is our amazing costume designer, and her and Miss Gayla, who does the hair, it's literally like putting on an armor. Like, I'm not method. I'm not taking my character home. I respect actors that do, but that's a lot of crazy shit, and I don't want to be going crazy. So I'm Arrington, and then when I get on set, and then I get into the hair and the wardrobe, then Rio comes out, and it's like a different aura that just comes out. But that's definitely what I look forward to. I'm like, what outfits are we gonna wear? What color are we gonna do? And it's really a collaborative effort. I look at the wardrobe, I see what the colors are giving, then I'm like, hey guys, I think this would be good with that. What do y'all think? And they're like, yeah, let's do that. And it's very collaborative. And yeah, I mean, and then obviously just working with people like Valerie Pettiford. I mean, she's a legend. I love working with Mama Chippy. Yeah, all the shenanigans we get into. It's fun.
Okay.
I
Well,
would wear
Arrington,
probably 95% of what Rio wears. I'm like,
well,
can y'all let me have some of these outfits? Because I deserve something. I'm just saying. But I have to get it back.
listen, because he be serving those looks like it's what I'm telling you, like definitely to me, like definitely top of the line when it comes to the looks, especially that one outfit you had on this season. You had the pink hair, the suit at the funeral.
At the funeral, yes.
I was like, okay.
Looking like a dog. I said, Rio, nobody told you come in here looking as good as you looking.
Coming up to the funeral.
Ready to start the ruckus, but looking good.
Right. Listen,
Absolutely.
no matter what he's gonna do.
Okay. Listen, I appreciate you so much for coming through, hanging out, and talking with us. I want to do one thing with you before I let you go. I need to know if you know the answer to this question. I need to know how much you actually know about your show. So this is a riddle. Now, I'm not that great at these riddles, but we gonna make it do what it do. I'm fierce and loyal with style so fine. In the Duncan clan, I hold the line. An assassin by night with a heart that's true. I'm skilled and deadly, yet caring too. Beauty and brains in perfect harmony. Who am I in this complex family tree?
Ooh. I feel like there's two people that come to mind. Is it Paris?
Yeah.
Hey. There we go. Come on, twin. Where have you been?
Okay. Well, absolutely. Well, again, Arrington, thank you so much. We love your character. We love everything that you're doing. We're going to be, willing that whole thing. We're going to be manifesting it. We want to see more of Rio. And listen, I know you don't want to read the books, but let me tell you, The Trouble in Rio is one of the best books. Like, it's one of my favorite books, as a matter of fact. So I love that because Rio, you just get nothing but Rio, and you get him in a different element, and it's such a great story. So
we need this spinoff. We need a movie. This is what we need. I'm here for that, but more seasons, definitely.
Yes.
For sure.
Absolutely. Listen, our next guest in the back actually told me to tell you hello, so I'm gonna bring them up, and then we're gonna take a little small break. I'm gonna let them say hello to you.
Okay.
So y'all already know this broke my heart, y'all. Like, this one right here really, really did break my heart. So let me actually play the intro for this one, and then we'll go ahead and bring them up, let you say hello, and then we'll let you get back to the rest of your day, because I know you got stuff to do.
Drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Cooking on your shit, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. It's bad and bruising, bad. Cooking up dope with a oozing. My niggas a savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My niggas bad and bruising, bad. Cooking up dope with a oozing. Niggas a savage.
What is up, Mr. Carl? How are you?
Hey.